What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sportsbites. Sportsbites, we are your number one sports podcast, bringing you the best of both worlds, sports and snacks. I see my wife over here already has her volume up, so I guess we'll go ahead and do some introductions across the way this time. We'll start off there. My beautiful wife, Rachel, is back on the pod tonight.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be here.
How you doing, baby?
Oh, I'm doing good.
It's great to see you here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely.
Ready for some snacks and ready to talk some smack.
I'm glad I got
Snack
all
and
spicy
snack.
stuff. I got all
Snack and
spicy
snacks.
stuff for you tonight.
I love it. Thanks.
To my right, we've got my brother, Don Schro. What's going on, bro?
How we doing?
Not bad. How about you?
Doing great.
Good to see you here. Good to see you here.
Big week.
Way across the way, repping the Virginia Tech shirt.
Way over there.
Way over there, like another county. Our good friend Robert Bialik. Robert, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm just happy to be here, brother. Happy to be here. And you know, we always try to remember to do our shout out to the man behind the scenes, all the way remote, taking care of everything. But tonight we've got a special little caveat for everybody. Our man Josh Richards is in the house tonight. In studio. Our guy Josh Richards over there.
Producer extraordinaire.
Absolutely.
Before the show,
Doing big things over there, but he managed to carve out some time for the little folks. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that. We appreciate that. All right. Well, as always, we want to let everybody know that we are coming to you tonight from beautiful Varsity Park Studios here at Varsity Park Franklin, Roanoke's newest innovative storage and business center. Check them out on Facebook or at varsityparkfranklin.com. Well, I don't know about you guys, but this is the last episode of the year. I'm ready to have some fun tonight. Yeah. I'm ready to do some reminiscing, talk about some sports, talk about some snacks. Talk about our favorite moments from the year, because we've had a lot of them. This has been a big year for us. Yes. I mean, we've done a lot of things, a lot of big things. You know, I know Brent, you know, he's busy tonight. He couldn't be here. I know that he probably has a long list of things that he would love to talk about as far as reminiscing. We had the chili cook-off and all kinds of fun stuff.
I just think his love for Pat Mahomes really just envelopes it all.
Well, I didn't think about that, and maybe that's why he isn't here, is because he's probably upset after seeing the injury this week.
I mean,
that's a tough one for him. That's a tough one.
Play through
Well, we do tonight have some special guests that we are super excited about. We're going to have a great time. We're actually going to go ahead and start off, before we even start the snacks off, we're going to bring our first special guest in. Now, we've talked about this guest a few times on the show. Pretty big sports star around Roanoke. He's a pretty big sports star around Roanoke. If anybody, if any of you out there managed to check out any of the Cave Spring Coach Pitch Braves or the Cave Spring 8U football team, you probably got to see a good bit of this guy. Phenomenal athlete, great scholar at school, and a great best friend and son to me and Rachel. We're going to bring him on here. Carson Horn. Bring him on out here.
Come on in, Carson.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, my man?
So,
hey,
how's it go? You might have to sit up on your knees on that chair.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can see you in the frame.
There we go. There we go.
Though, right?
Yep, just
Can you
today.
come in a little closer to Buck? Because we can't see you.
Here we go.
Boom.
We're in.
How's that?
Good.
You got Carson in here?
We're in.
Here, you're going to have to lean forward a little bit.
Yeah,
Here.
I think you're good.
Scoot in.
There, bring it on over here a little bit. There he is.
Gotta be in
Look at
now.
the camera,
Yep,
okay?
got to wave to the camera.
You see
What's
it?
up? Here we go. We're good.
Oh, man. Well, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
You happy to be here? Listen, we're happy to have you here.
First time here. I've been
Since-
waiting for this time of year. I've been waiting for this time today,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. That's super awesome to hear. And we're glad to have you, dude. We're glad to have you. Gonna let you try a couple snick snacks we've got over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And gonna let you maybe chit chat about your sports life for a couple of minutes while we do some snacks. What do you think? You want to start with some Kinder Bueno bars?
Bueno.
What do you think?
Bueno. Si bueno.
It's like bueno.
Don't
You know
be
what
scared of that
bueno
mic,
means?
man. You ain't scared of that mic any other time.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what bueno means?
it
Bueno.
means chocolate bar.
It means good.
Exactly.
Bueno, good.
Nope.
Bueno.
All right. So we're gonna start this thing off. Our first snack of the night. We're gonna go ahead and try this. You want to break a piece off? Just break a piece off. Break. Go ahead and try it. Boom.
Nice.
Here you go. Want $1?
That didn't take long. Here we go. What do we think? We got the Bueno. What is it?
So it is crispy wafer with creamy nut filling and milk chocolate.
Love that creamy nut filling.
I mean,
Not bad.
Not bad.
creamy nut.
Bueno without
No, no Bueno, no creamy.
What do you think? Because tonight, since we're going to do things a little different, we're going to go ahead and rate these things right off the rip. I'm going to go ahead and throw some ratings out there. I ate one earlier, and so I wanted to make sure there was plenty to go around. So I
Really,
know.
really enjoy that.
Yeah. That was
So
good.
what do we got on that? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I've got it at a solid 8 for me. It was real.
We're gonna go eat and rate. What do you got, Carson?
What do you think?
On a
One-
scale from 1 to 10.
How good was that?
10 is the best and 1 is the worst.
I give it a 10 out of 1.
A 1 out of 10?
So it wasn't,
It wasn't very
good?
good?
No, it was really good.
It was the best?
Was it the
Alright.
best?
So
A
you-
10 out of
Oh, like a 10 out of 10.
Okay. 10 out of 10.
10? Okay. What's your
Bring
favorite
my-
candy bar?
I'd say the most.
Bueno.
No, what is it? What's your favorite candy bar?
I'd say Twix or Kit Kat.
So is that better than a Twix bar? It's better than a Twix? Is it better than a Kit
Whoa.
Kat? Whoa, it really is a 10 out of 10 then. Okay. You
You
heard
are
it
lying.
here. No, yeah, he wasn't lying. Good deal.
Okay.
Nice. What you got, Don?
Didn't taste bad. I'd say 8.5.
8.5?
8.5.
I think it's a 9. This is delicious. I enjoyed all
Like
of
a
the different
Nutella in the middle.
textures
Yeah.
Like 8-8.
that,
8-8?
that
Yeah.
I got. Yeah, I
Not
You
really
got 5
enjoyed it.
ratings, not a single one less than an 8. That's a good snack right there.
Light and fluffy.
Yeah, that's a good snack right there. You can't
Yeah, I
beat
liked
that.
the wafers. The chocolate was good. The cream, the nut filling. I
Absolutely.
liked it all.
Yes.
Well, let's see here. So,
Already got 10 in here.
talk to me, Carson. I want to know this year, what was your favorite moment in sports for you? It could be the Braves playing baseball in real life. It could be your team playing for the Braves. It could be Cave Spring football. It could be the Bills. It could be the Eagles. It could be anything. What was your favorite sports moment of 2024?
I'd say about my tackle recovery from my football.
In the
Oh, your
playoff
fumble?
game,
Fumble.
your fumble, your forced fumble and fumble
Let's talk about
recovery.
that.
Yeah, dude, that was a huge moment, man. That was a big moment.
Against a big dude, too.
Yeah, against a strong team too. They saw you coming and was like, I don't even know what to do.
Too fast.
I don't
You
even
were
know what to do.
mean.
Too fast.
Oh, sorry.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, I've been
I gotta roll.
getting faster
Keep it going
this
for me,
time
alright?
of year, and every time my dad throws a ball to me,
Uh-huh.
Or buckle.
or buck, I just be like, I only get to that spot like in a flash of 1 second.
You run your route really well.
Flash of 1 second.
What's your favorite route to run?
I'd mostly say the go.
The go route?
The
Okay.
go route. Okay.
Do you like
He's
the
getting
go
good at the-
route with the shimmy or without a shimmy?
shimmy.
Yeah, at 5-yard shimmy.
A little fake.
Yeah, he likes that one. Okay, well,
But
good.
I can also do a spin too.
Oh, I
Spin
know.
move. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
some routes. He did very well.
I gotta go grab something real quick.
Well, yeah, stay here for a second.
Yeah, stay right here.
What about, well, I know in the car on the way over, we were talking about football a little bit. And you told me who your pick was for this year's MVP.
Ooh.
Josh Allen.
Oh.
Josh Allen. He said it pretty confident.
Okay.
So we got a call from Carson. Josh Allen for
Hard to
MVP.
disagree. He's been the man the past few weeks.
He sure is. Brian will be on shortly.
Yes.
He's here.
He is in the house.
He's in our presence.
Brian is in the house.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about, bud?
Yeah, man.
No?
Gonna be bigger and better next year, right?
Okay. Are you excited about baseball coming up?
Baseball.
Yeah, do you want to give a shout out to any of your teammates?
Ooh. Teammates or friends.
Blake. Not Peyton.
Not Peyton?
Well, I guess I have to say Peyton.
Well, I guess I have to now. You already said it.
Blake Peyton. Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Caleb who? Caleb Gramada or Caleb from your football team?
Caleb Combs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Throwing names out there.
gotcha.
Last names.
Mason.
Mason.
Okay.
Who else is strong that hits a big?
Everybody that was on your team.
Tajay. Yeah.
Your whole team was strong, dude.
Yeah, everybody on your team was strong.
East. Oh, of
Can't
course.
miss Big E.
Can't forget about Easton.
Nah, Big E, man. He's the
Giving
dude.
snaps.
So,
Like he's at a.
have you had a good year so far?
I have.
Good.
Okay. Well,
Can you see him?
yeah, you
Yeah,
can see
okay.
him just on the edge.
Well, dude, hey.
Well, thanks for coming.
Well, I'm super excited that you got to come in here and be a part of this. Here, do you want to try one of these other snacks before you go back out there? Now, they're a little spicy. You gonna be all right with some spicy snacks?
I think
Yeah?
it'd be good.
What do you think? Sweet and spicy Lay's?
Potato chips or Cheetos?
Try a.
Cheetos.
Oh, you want to try them Buffalo Cheetos?
It's been the first time I've been to the basement.
I know. All right.
Basement like.
Yep.
Oh, he hasn't
we
been
haven't
on
been
since
on.
he's been here, though.
Yeah,
No,
we've been on.
no.
Oh,
We've
that's
been
why
here.
I was.
Here we go.
That's what I was
All right.
asking. I was
You
like,
ready?
he hasn't been on the
Now, these
pod.
are really
Yeah,
good. We did these last time, but I want to know what you think because they're good. They got a lot of
Yeah.
flavor, but they're a little bit spicy.
Here, give me a few of these. What was that in there?
Chocolate from
Oh, yeah, that's chocolate. Good.
Well, we got a new viewer,
new viewer.
Don from work. Hey, Don.
Don Hamilton's in here.
What's up, Don?
Don Juan, what is up, my man?
Yeah.
Well, so that was great. Carson, thank you so much
for
for being
being
a part
here,
of
bud.
this. That was awesome. And with that, we're going to actually go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and rotate right into our next guest. Now, our second guest we have tonight, he's been on the pod once. He actually came and did a podcast here right before an epic trip he was about to take. This guy over here
wow.
had the podcast with us. He left right after that, traveled to Spain, where he now plays
Oh.
football.
See.
Gotcha.
Football.
For Team Leganés, who, as we talked about a few times over the summer, just got promoted after their last season. Great guy, great athlete. We've missed having him on, and we're excited to bring him back tonight. So with that, we're going to go ahead and introduce our second guest tonight, Mr. Brian Lopez.
Hey. Woo. Oh, hi.
What's happening, bro?
I am.
I got you over here, dog.
Oh, he's doing the handshake.
Oh.
I got one.
He's
You know him. Oh, much better.
Yeah,
Nice
we'll
to
do.
meet you.
What's happening, bro?
You wasn't
I didn't want to
ready.
get Cheeto dust all over
He
his
wasn't
hand.
ready.
Brian,
Here we go. Good.
what is up, bro?
Yeah, we're good.
Good to have you back, man. I feel like, in a way, it feels like it was just yesterday you were here, and in a way, I feel like it was like 4 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I was literally talking with my mom, my parents. Like, it was crazy. Like 4 months ago, I left, and then now I'm back. I'm like, damn, it's really been 4 months. Feels like forever, but at the same time, I feel like it flew by.
Most definitely,
man.
most definitely. So tell us, man, what's the life of an athlete in Spain these days like?
Oh man, it's lovely. I
Yeah.
love it.
Lovely.
I like it, man. I like it.
Spain is unbelievable.
Well, and we were just talking out there. I didn't realize. I'm like, these guys, out of all the sports that I've ever watched, I'm like, these guys literally get almost no off season.
Nah.
Would you say your schedule ends in June or?
In June.
Yeah, and then you guys are right back at it like a month and a half later.
Yeah, like a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's wild.
It is
tough,
crazy. Yeah.
It makes my legs and back hurt just thinking about something like that.
But
Like,
then you don't have too much time to get out of shape.
true
Yeah.
that. True that.
You stay in shape.
And
Most
usually
definitely.
they're playing in like 3 different leagues at the same, like, well, like they'll be like with the Premier League at least, like there's like the regular league, and then there's the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And then if you're good enough, you're the Champions League. So you're playing in like 3 different things all year
Yeah,
round. That's a
right.
lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I say you got some people in here. I didn't even have
Yeah.
my phone going.
Oh, Darius.
Yeah, I got
What's
Darius
up,
on.
Darius?
Darius is in.
I
Oh,
had, I had a lot of people.
Darius,
A
shout
lot of
out.
people hit me up for the
Shout out, Darius. What's happening?
my boy. Man,
Shout out my cousin, Michael Rodriguez.
cause oh,
Yeah, we grew up like brothers. We played together. You know, he's
Cool,
also very talented as well.
Nice.
Talent is just in the family.
You got him in the group. I ain't even on yet. I ain't
He's
even.
on that.
Oh, snap.
get him on the team. We have 14 in here right now, and rising.
I'm just now seeing the picture Josh got for us. I'm like, I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like
Josh, once again, man, killing it for us on the producer side of things, man. Wild, man, wild.
I'm
We'll be
assuming
showing his full
that
face.
you've been traveling all around Spain to different.
Yeah, I went
play
to some parts of Spain. My first time going, I went to Malaga, it's like down south.
Mm-hmm.
Then second time I went to Barcelona, and then now I'm in Madrid. So basically, like the top 3
Yeah,
cities. in
right.
Spain, yeah.
Right?
Were you able to see any like Real or Barcelona games or anything like that? I remember you had a picture at one of the games, but
The second time I went to a Barca game, and then I went to our first team. I went to see their game.
cool.
I want to see Real game, but it's really hard to get tickets.
I bet. I bet.
Yeah, that team is crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome though.
Well, Brian, while we got you in here, man, let's do a couple snacks.
Of course.
Let's do a couple snacks,
Yeah.
bro. All right, so everybody got. Oh yeah, a little spicy
Little
for.
spicy.
All right, so we're gonna
All right,
start it
yeah.
off. We got the
That was
buffalo.
one of
Cheetos.
the
I know.
I know, right?
Buffalo.
All right, so buffalo Cheetos.
Yeah, what?
They're
How
coming
you
your
feel
way too.
about
Don't
hot
worry
stuff,
about it.
man?
You want those Tapatio
Right.
chips?
Yeah, he
don't
wants
you?
It's really not bad.
One.
It's not like a flaming hot. It's like a little step below that.
Yeah, I don't remember what I gave you last week, but it was over a 9. I'm pretty.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
up there.
these are.
These are over 9.
Oh, we all.
I love-
I think we all went over 9s.
Mm-hmm.
That was like close to a perfect. For me.
Wait, what
Five.
flavor is this?
Buffalo.
Buffalo
Buffalo?
Cheetos.
Got
Well, I
little
taste
kicks
I
to it.
taste the butter.
Yeah. That's
I
like,
taste it all.
that's just like a perfect flavor, like a little bit of kick.
It'd be perfect if I said it would be perfect if they could like collab with Frank.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if I had a little blue cheese to dip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True.
That worked.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I need something else. A little something else.
Need a little something else. Well, I can tell you right now, the next thing is getting spicier. So I'm gonna let you know right now. The
Oh,
next
boy.
thing is getting spicier.
Gotta be able to talk.
Well, before we move on to the next snack, tell us, man. Tell us anything, man. You want any more shout outs? Like, tell us about the team. Tell us your expectations for the season, bro. We don't get to see you often, man.
Yeah.
We want to hear it.
No, the team is good. We're doing good.
Told me the
There's,
record,
like,
man.
We all have like a strong bond, like together, like brothers. But yeah, our season's going well. I feel like we can do better, but we have 4 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses. But we keep going. my expectation. I always want to win. I want to
Yeah.
win every single match. Those 3 draws and those 2 losses, it was bummy, but it's part of the game.
Yeah,
You can't
absolutely.
win them all, but
Yeah.
9 games, 2 losses, though. I told you. I mean,
Yeah, that's
still pretty
that's
impressive,
solid, bro.
yeah,
You guys are building off that.
Yeah, the league it's pretty tough. With that record, it's all right. We're sitting in 8th place, so that means
Dang,
we're
it's got to be
17.
tight.
So yeah, it's tight. We're like 6 points away from the first team.
Yeah,
Nice.
That is a
So it's
tight
pretty close.
division.
Nice.
So and then the goal is every season we want to get promoted to the new division. So all of us we just put in the work every day in training. And just try to move on, get some dubs.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. We got the comment in here. How many goals you got?
Actually,
I didn't ask that.
I got 1 goal. And
Oh,
1 assist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
Good.
nice.
I think that's pretty good because I play midfield,
Right.
but the coach he said he likes me playing center back, and he says I do a really good job at it. So
Hell yeah.
I'm center back. So.
Getting that
Center
speed
backs
up a
on
little bit.
defense.
Yeah,
So you're not
yeah.
going to be scoring much. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very important position for sure.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Well, I like it, man. You got to keep that athletic attitude, man, that competitive attitude.
Yeah, of
like,
course, yeah.
even on the wins, man, like, yeah, you got to, always be looking towards that next game, one
Yeah.
game at a time. That's it.
Yeah, that's what our coach said because we're all thinking about end of the season how we want to get promoted and blah blah blah, and then our coach was like, no, it's you gotta take one game at a time, and I was like, yeah, that's how it is because once we win, as soon as the final whistle blows, we're already thinking about the next match. We
Yep.
always think we look at films and we want to see our mistakes, and so we won't cause them in the next match because we want to win every single match.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, that's
Oh, it
the
should
right
be, man.
mentality. That's the right mentality for
sport.
sure.
So we have a good question from our audience here. Josh.
Oh, it's Josh.
Josh wants to know.
Future GOAT.
You can tell a lot by a man by his socks. What's your preferred sock of choice? Ankle, mid, or high? And I'm just sure. Game socks, of course, are always going to be high. But
Yeah.
but for normal day to day wear, what kind of socks do you like?
If I'm just going out, if I'm wearing shorts or pants, I wear ankle socks.
Okay,
But sometimes I do mix it up. When I go to the gym, I like mid socks.
mid socks.
Nice.
But
Nice.
if I wear high socks with normal outfit, then that's a no.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's ankle socks say about a person? Because
Well, I don't know. I mean, and I'm a millennial, and we grew up making our own no-show socks. Before
Exactly.
no-show socks were a thing, we had to fold
Right.
our socks over.
He said,
Yeah.
that's the correct answer.
Right, and wrap the crew socks around.
Right.
So now, ankle socks or no-show socks, I think, are like old people socks.
Yeah,
The mids are the cool socks.
Yes.
I've heard.
I wear
It's very
long
I've
straight.
heard
sleeves.
the newer generation look
fucking
down
handful
on no-show
coaching.
socks.
Yeah.
It's
Damn kids.
get out of here.
We are the boomers now.
We are. Well, that's why I've got my center part today. I'm trying to keep it a little younger. Plus, it hides all my gray hair up under here when I wear
Silver,
it.
silver.
Yeah,
hair.
silver hair, exactly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Awesome. Well, thank
All right,
you.
well, let's move on to another snack. We got another snack to rock out while we got Brian in here.
I'm doing some shout out here.
I know
crap,
Brian
you got
always brings the
24.
people.
Oh my God.
We got 24 guys.
Yeah.
This dude put it out on social media for us.
Wherever I go, they follow.
That's what's up, bro.
Right, man.
That's what's up.
I have a good fan base.
Yes, sir.
That's always a good thing to have.
Yeah.
All right, so this is one that I saw, and
Another hot one.
so I'm gonna tell you, when I go to Pueblo Chico, I gotta have
Do you go to Pueblo?
I gotta have tapatio on my for my tacos. I gotta have tapatio on my tacos. It's just one of those things. It's a great flavor. Now, I don't know how this is gonna translate on Doritos. Some people think tapatio is really hot. Some people just enjoy the flavor. I'm kind of one of those people that I think it's good flavor. It's not super duper hot or anything like that. But it'll be interesting to see how Doritos rolled this one up. Smells like tapatio.
I was reading the back.
Oh, my bad.
En Espanol.
En Espanol.
Not sure what that tastes like.
All
I
right,
don't
well,
know. It's the flavor.
let's
of
pass them
something.
around. Let's pass them around.
Get a few.
Bueno.
See.
That's different.
Yeah, Michael Rodriguez, no socks, just sweaty feet and shoes. That's gross. Not a fan. And they slip and slide and ew.
You're a
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
Brian is my idol, man. Your fan base is legit over here, bro.
Gotta love them.
Yeah. All right, so let's knock these things down.
That's not bad.
Tapatio Doritos.
That bag was $6.30. I saw. So
I got them on sale. Got them on sale, thank God.
Got them on sale.
Yep.
That's really good.
Oh.
That tastes good.
Oh.
It's different. It's like a different kind of kick.
That's like Tapatio with way less heat.
That's
Yeah,
lots
those
of
are good.
tomato.
Tomato,
It's like
and then like Kit
enchilada
Kats.
sauce.
Yeah.
It tastes like enchilada sauce.
Yes.
It does, yeah.
Whoa, careful. You're
Some of them are spicy.
catch one with a little extra powder
I was
on it in
gonna
a
say,
minute.
I'm gonna
Woo!
stop before I start sweating.
Since Brian's back in town, somebody called off of work to celebrate.
I hope your boss isn't in here.
I like it.
Baby.
Samuel.
What?
No, it's
No, my phone is right here.
hey.
Okay, bye. See ya. Oh, did you text me? Oh. Hey.
Oh man.
He's like,
Oh,
so you're
more questions for Brian, right? Build or no build on Fort?
Ah.
You know, I came in playing Fortnite a little bit early, a little bit later, because I tried playing it when it first came out, but I wasn't good, and I got frustrated, so I just quit. And then it was like COVID time, and I was like, you know what, let me start playing again. I was never good at building, so I'm gonna say no builds.
I'm right there with you. No build at all.
No build.
No
Yeah.
build.
Run and gun, baby.
Yeah, me and one of my good friends, we play Fortnite. We're both not good at building, so we just play no builds, and
Miss.
that's.
I don't really play
it.
Fortnite. It was because of the building part when it first started. Like I was like, no, I'm not about that.
Dude, damn kids nowadays when they're on there, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
you like blast them and it literally is a half a second. It's like,
Yeah, house milk.
I'm like, dude,
Start
nah,
building the Alpha tower in there.
yeah. And see, I couldn't play that anyway because they're like when it first started getting big is when I was playing it, and it was like I tried to build, and it was like, tink, tink, boom,
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm like, cool, 2 walls,
I'm just
2
want to
walls.
know what you think.
All right, so let's get some ratings on these Tapatio Doritos.
Yeah, Josh likes them over there.
Let's start with Josh over there in the corner. Got a 10 on it?
10?
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
thought my first
all
time
the
on it.
They're
All
a
the
good
world?
blend. They are a good
I
blend.
guess.
I think that they have a great, like Rachel said, the tomato like enchilada flavor, just enough heat to make it Tapatio. But
Yeah, man. Rachel's about probably half of that.
No.
More than half.
They're good. Okay, let me. They're crunchy.
They're all there and shit.
corn chips.
They have some flavor.
They're,
I mean, right? I've eaten way worse. Not really a huge fan though. I would say they're probably like a 6. I would eat them if they were here, but I would not go out seeking them.
yeah, I'm not. I was like a 7, 8.
What do you guys got?
I said 9-2.
9.2.
I liked them a lot. First bite, I thought that was really good.
I know you like the spicy stuff that's not overpowering.
Yeah, like
spicy.
like those two. That's the right amount right
Yeah.
there. Can't eat the flaming hots.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
That'll-
flaming
I'll
hots.
just pour in sweat.
Yeah, that's me too.
What you got, Brian? What you got over there?
I got a 7. It's pretty good, but I still prefer like the classic ones, like Cool Ranch
Yeah.
and the normal
Yep.
ones. And my favorite one is I think it's called the sweet chili.
Yeah, the purple,
purple bag?
The purple
Yeah.
one.
It's the best one. Like
Dude.
that, and that's what I was
We're
gonna
team
say.
purple Doritos.
That's what I was gonna say when it got to me was
I love sweet
they're
chili.
good, but it's hard to mess with the champ.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
champ is sweet and spicy chili.
When
Like
I
It
go
is.
to the grocery store, I'm looking for that. And if this was on the grocery store, I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
The purple one.
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm probably right there at, to be honest, probably at about a 7.5. It's hard for me to rate Doritos high because between nacho cheese and sweet and spicy chili, it's hard to mess with those. And so Doritos always has a high bar set when it comes to for me testing new different. They had one that was taco flavored Doritos, and I was like, it was between that one and this one, and I was like, I feel like taco flavored Doritos aren't gonna have as much flavor.
The way that their chip itself, the chip itself is so like unique, like it's a Dorito, that when you eat that consistency, it should be the flavor of what we've always
Yeah.
Yep.
thought of.
Yep.
Like that, I think it's just our brain. Like
And that's what I meant, like when I was like, they're crunchy. Like they have a good text. Like, right, they're a Dorito. It's a chip. You're
Yeah.
right. But exactly that. I know,
got
lots
here?
of questions for Brian.
I was gonna say-
Brian.
Do you chicken or kebab?
That's one of my teammates from back in Spain. Every day we either get dia chicken or kebab, and to answer this question, I'm gonna go with dia chicken.
So I gotta know what's dia
I know
chicken.
day chicken.
I gotta know what that is.
Dia is one of Spain's famous grocery store.
Uh-huh.
And,
Oh.
yeah. So they have everything. They have like they cook food like in the grocery store, and it's pretty good.
Fresh market.
it's
or
like
something.
getting
Hell yeah.
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can dig it.
Yeah, and the chicken is so juicy. And then I told him about it, and he was, "Oh my gosh, Brian! Like I love you for putting."
Gotta get that protein.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Sounds good.
Oh man. Well, check it out. So we've got one other guest tonight, and we've got a couple sports things we're going to go over at one point or another. But we are going to switch out now. I want to let everybody know, don't worry. I see so many people on here. Brian is going to be back in the studio tonight.
Can you bring
So
another chair? Can you bring another chair?
Well, it'll work out. It'll work out. I don't want to overwhelm. But we are going to bring Brian back in tonight. But we got one other guest tonight that we're going to bring in that we're going to talk to. Again, don't go nowhere because Brian will be back in the studio here in a little bit. We're going to have a fun send-off here at the end. But Brian, we'll see you here in a little bit. Thanks so much, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
See you soon.
You guys do a bit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So we've got one other guest tonight. Now, a lot of y'all that are watching the podcast on the regular see this guy in the comments. If you've seen anything that's been tagged on Facebook or anything, chances are you've seen some videos or some info that he's put out there. Especially, people around the area that like comedy, because my man, not only is he a good friend of mine, but he's an awesome stand-up comic. Great friend of the podcast. Awesome co-worker to be around all the time. Tonight, our third guest, I want to introduce our man over here, Big Charles. We got Let's Go Viral in the house tonight. What's up? Hashtag shout out tonight, baby. What's happening, Charles?
What's up, Charles?
Glad to see you. Good to see you. Nice to meet you.
Yep, you got your boy Chow Bout, aka Bout, got jokes in the building with hot
Hey.
bowl of chips and hot stuff.
Oh, you got
Ready.
Carson is the best. I was getting ready to stay out there with
That's the man.
Carson.
Oh,
is
man.
definitely the man. He's just on it.
Well, so
Yep.
check it out. So hold on. Oh, sorry. Bring it on in a little bit.
Okay.
I should have widened out the camera if I was smart. All right, so we're gonna start you off. Start you off just like everybody else.
Okay.
We got bowls over here. You want a bowl? We got bowls. We got the Doritos
Buffalo.
over there. And we're gonna crack.
Cheetos.
Crunchy buffalo.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna crack these open
Yeah,
here in
let's
a
crack
minute.
those open. Oh, we haven't rated the Cheetos, I guess. We can.
Haven't rated these yet.
We did last time.
Yeah. So you haven't rated the Cheetos yet.
You have.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's an
You want me to go ahead and eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Knock it out.
This is my favorite part of the show, by the way. Watching y'all do the snacks, like
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Sometimes I watch y'all on Tuesdays when I have a show to do at the Spot on Kirk downtown, and I'm watching y'all eat the snacks, and I'm like, hell yeah. It's
a good start.
Focus. But this is sweet, tangy. The spice kicks in last.
Get that
You
buttery.
get that buttery.
I do get a lot of
sweet,
butter.
I love.
Almost like a chipotle flavor,
Yeah.
but it's definitely valid.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'll tell you, we were all digging them last week, man. That I was surprised by it because Cheetos is another one. Like a lot of people like Flamin' Hot. It's not my thing. Like I like a Cheeto. Like I just like just like straight Cheetos.
I'm not a big flaming hot either. I'm a big Cheeto, but I like those are.
Yeah, when Brent brought them in, I was like,
Still probably gonna eat Cheetos.
oh yeah, I still probably go OG over the
Absolutely.
Buffalo, but I'll tell you right now, if I'm locked in a room and that's all I got, man, I'm eating every one of them.
The only thing with flaming hot is that it goes both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was always that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna need that fire extinguisher.
It's
Right.
definitely not
you behind?
good.
It's
Right.
definitely not
No.
as good as the other
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are trash, by the way.
what's that?
I don't like them.
The
Buffalo.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
giving them
okay.
like a 3.
You said those are.
a 3. Okay,
Trash.
okay.
Not a fan. All I taste is butter and heat, and not in a good way. I
Who's from
also,
Buffalo.
I am from Buffalo.
Buffalo attitude.
Well, it's not made with Frank's. So there's
That's
that.
true. And I said it would be
Much better with
the
Frank.
collab with Frank.
Frank's is definitely the number one.
Yes.
It's just not. I'm just not a fan. I don't know. It doesn't taste to have good flavor. I think it's just obnoxious and hot and gross.
Well, you got
We're
Charles.
all, we're all able to have.
We've
our
all been
own
wrong once or
Man,
time. Yeah.
it's been a lot going on today. What do y'all think about the Heisman Trophy winner and all this stuff with him and his girlfriend not showing him love and PR? Like, I just feel like they're young and she doesn't really know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's the thing that she's not supporting him. I just think she doesn't know when her time is to step in.
Yeah, I think that's a lot
She's
of it
letting
too.
him
'Cause,
shine.
like they've been together since he was in high school.
Right, they've been together
They've
for
been
a while.
together
This
for
is
a
not
long
new.
time. Yeah,
It's not like, oh, he's the Heisman Trophy winner. Let me love him up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't think it was really that.
I think all congrats to Travis Hunter for winning it. I think it was a popularity contest for Heisman. But again, that's an opinion. I've said it before. I'm pretty adamant that if you take Ashton Jainty off Boise and switch him with Travis Hunter, Boise probably doesn't make a bowl game, and Colorado's still a top 10 team.
Still.
Yes.
And that to me is how I looked at it if I was voting for the Heisman. But that's why I don't get paid to do that stuff like they do. So I think that it was a little extreme. We'll say all of the awards, like when they gave the preliminary awards out, I almost felt like they were pushing awards on him to set him up to make sure, like, well, we have all the reason we need to give him the Heisman.
Right.
But
It's the Heisman. It's always been a popularity contest, and you should be able to look at the results of the voting, and you can see it's all a joke. Like 3 people, I think it was 3 people, put the quarterback for Army as the number 1 for Heisman. So it's like it's just writers and people around. They're just voting. It doesn't. It really
It's
doesn't.
kind of like our American government system.
Right.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Boosters for the school, they vote. They are heavily involved in who gets the Heisman.
It's the same way
Right.
with the MLB awards voting, where I mean most of that is a sham too. Like it's gotten to the point where the Heisman, it's cool for the winner, but I mean it doesn't really mean that, like, because of like the voting, like no one is really taking it that seriously. If you were truly putting the Army, I can't even remember his name.
Yeah.
But if you were voting him to be the winner of the like, I can get if you want to, like, oh, he deserves love. Let me put him at 3.
Right.
yeah, he got some third place vote.
Right.
You're not taking it. People don't take it seriously.
No,
They don't.
they didn't at all.
Like they used to. But
I was gonna say, so that's my thing is how, like, you say it's always been like that.
Well,
How long would you
as far back as I can really remember, like it's always
Well, because there was a time, like, you look at when, like, Reggie Bush won the Heisman and stuff like that. That was legitimate voting. Like, there was an era where it was always like you had, like, Ashton Jainty, Travis Hunter, and maybe a third or fourth candidate even, and they were tight candidates, and every minute they played mattered to the very end of the last game before Heisman voting happened. And they were still tight votes after that. And I feel like we don't really get that anymore. I feel like, I mean, you kind of said it.
It was very.
It was one of the
It
tightest
was one of the
races.
tightest races ever.
But 2 weeks prior, when you looked up the odds on it, you're looking at
the odds.
You're
But
looking at
see,
minus
that's also
10,000.
Another like with the sham, like Virginia won't allow you to bet on that.
Yeah.
No.
But it's because Vegas obviously knows something. These things get like
Right.
the Vegas isn't going to make. They're making the odds for a reason. Vegas isn't out there to lose money.
Yeah.
They knew who was going to because of something. Like people talk about. You're not supposed to tell who you vote for.
Yeah.
But people talk about who are you going to vote for? Who like people know who has a vote. It gets talked about. So that's why Virginia won't allow you to vote because insider information can be had.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why Vegas had in the favor because they knew something. It wasn't that it was foregone conclusion like he was gonna blow him out. It was just they knew he's got the votes to win.
Well, I will say, in the same sense of congratulating Travis Hunter, congratulations to Ashton Jandy. A phenomenal season, and it ain't over for him yet. I mean, he's really got a shot to do something that nobody really thinks that Boise's going to do. I don't believe. I know a lot of people don't think that they will, but he's got a shot to really do something. I said last week, I still feel like Penn State or SMU, whoever goes to play Boise, if Boise beats either of those teams in their first round, they've basically done with that. Like they have basically nothing left to prove in my book other than just making the push to try to get to a championship. But if they win it, that one of those games, it to me, it proves that a lot of naysayers that said they shouldn't be there, it proves them wrong to say, no, they deserved a spot. They deserved the spot that they were in and they proved it. Whether they win it all or not,
Another thing.
it's irrelevant at that point almost.
I think whether they win or lose, they deserve to win or lose.
I know a lot of people don't.
But those people, there, even if they beat an SMU or a Penn State, they'll say, "Oh, well, those were the weaker teams in the playoffs." Like if they,
Haters gonna hate.
in the playoffs,
Haters gonna hate.
then they're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
No, Charles got some fans.
I
in
know,
there now,
I know.
too.
You got some shout outs?
Rocking and rolling over here. Rocking and rolling.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was good.
So what'd you think about Cheetos?
The Cheetos are fire, man. I'm gonna have to add those to the collection in the man cave, man.
All right,
That's-
1 through 10. What do you got?
Those
1
are
through
the
10, I will give them an 8.5.
8.5. I like it. I like it.
I will give them an 8.5.
those
like
are high ratings from us last week. That was one of the highest.
I mean, they're
rated.
slamming.
Trash pallets.
Yeah. All of our trash. I think
Hanging
it's
out
just
with
the
y'all
flavor.
trash dummies anyway.
It's just the flavor.
Well, you know what? While we got Charles in here, let's roll out with another one, okay? So we got over here, we got Lay's. I know Rachel's getting her bowl ready. She's been waiting for these. Got Lay's sweet and spicy honey on this.
Yeah, sweet and spicy, that's my jam, generally.
Right.
Not your jelly.
Sweet and spicy.
No,
What's the difference, Randy?
they look like
Difference
Rudy
between jelly and
Fresh
jam?
and Fruity.
You don't need to talk about that.
Now, Lay's is one of my
Oh,
favorite
munchies?
chips, right? So
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is gonna let me down in no way.
The thing is, so
I do
we have
occasionally.
we've had an up and down relationship with Lay's
Yeah.
on this podcast.
Okay.
We've had a couple
They're like
things that were pretty good, and we've had a couple things from
Pringles, but
Lay's
not.
that was like, I
worst
can't
thing in
believe
the
I
world.
just ate that. That's the most
It was,
disgusting
yeah,
thing.
vile.
I knew it was coming with that though.
Yeah, the wasabi chips, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
Why did
Bro.
they have to do that?
Tutti fruity.
Yeah, Fresh and Fruity. It was an IHOP like collab, and it was terrible.
That was the
Not-
biggest
It
why.
smelled like ass. It tasted.
We were pretty excited about those too.
Like it's almost like one of the flavor creators knew that they were getting fired or something. They were like, push this product out, and then was like, all right,
No,
I'm out.
That from the first chip?
No.
Not that bad, but
That's delicious. You're crazy.
God, that was bad.
I haven't even got the spicy yet.
It tastes like Asian.
Oh,
Like
oh my God.
I get Asian flavors,
Oh my goodness. It's
like
bad.
soy.
Like Asian
And
thing.
it's like a
Ugh.
Okay, there goes the spice.
sweet.
Yeah.
The
The spice is not bad, but dang,
what's the
that
wing
first part,
sauce at
that first part was bad.
Asian zing.
at All Sports?
Yeah, I was gonna say not quite Asian zing.
Oh my god. I don't know why I didn't
Kind of
like
like
that.
the Caribbean, I think, at all sports.
Ugh.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I don't think that's that bad.
That's how
I think it's
I think
pretty
Rachel feels the same way about the buffalo that I do about the.
It's like
The spicy.
like, you don't have chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I got right off the rip. The sows.
Yeah.
I just got a bad taste. of sows.
Little General's chicken on the chips is. Yeah.
Wrong. You can't go wrong.
No, I
I think
can.
they're good.
Yeah, I can kind of dig that. What do you think, Josh?
I'm gonna try one more. Maybe the second one might be
Once that
different.
spice
That's a
kick
good
that makes
beer
it a little.
chip.
Oh yeah, yeah,
A
Let's see.
beer chip.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good chip to have with a good cold.
Yeah,
beer.
right.
yeah.
You can't compare them.
Brent missed out. Yeah, yeah,
Second one wasn't bad, I guess.
not bad, not bad. Let's get some ratings on this going around. Josh over here is putting up 5. Putting up 5
That's
on
about
it.
what
He got 5 on it.
4.5. 4.5.
4.5 for you, Don. All right,
I'm gonna go 7. Give it
7.
a 7.
Charles with the 7.
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, I remember. I think
sure.
it's 7.5.
Yep.
7. Yep.
That's where I'm at. I'm at 7.5 on it as well. Definitely not turning the bag down if it's handed to me at a party.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
At all.
I don't turn down many bags handed
Right.
to me at a party. Let's be honest.
Here we go.
Oh man! Wow.
That one took a turn.
Walk into
As long as you don't see Diddy in that party, you'll be safe.
I know. I was 18 in the year 2000, and as much as I wanted to go to one of those Diddy parties, I'm really glad I never got invited.
I'm glad. You did.
Didn't Brent?
18, you would have been good.
Didn't Brent talk about he witnessed like the all white party or whatever? He was like right down the road from one. Mm-hmm. That was before any of this started. So
Who was?
Brent. We talked about because who was it? We were talking about Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid that day on the Sixers, and they got invited to the all white party at Diddy's, and then Brent brought up that he was right down the street from it when he went on vacation or something with his wife. And that was before any of this happened.
Right.
Before any of the leaks or the arrests or anything.
Was it
That's
Jimmy's
crazy.
All white party or Paul or Ruben's?
It was Diddy's. Yeah. Diddy's all white
The
party.
diddler.
The White Howard has been to many Diddy parties, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to
Yeah.
find out how many people have been there.
Golly,
I think
yeah.
LeBron James is on the list, unfortunately.
I
doesn't
guarantee you LeBron James is
Not
on
one
that
I think
list.
LeBron's on the
White
list.
is dancing with the stars and everything now, man. He's been.
I'll tell you now, though, it does make that skit that Chappelle did with the making the band. It makes that skit so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
Already
Yes.
was one of my
Well,
favorite
It
skits,
makes
and
you
then
look back at the actual making of the band, and you're like, okay, yeah.
Like,
this
what's
guy-
that girl's name?
maybe he's not
Vanity
eccentric.
Cage.
Maybe he's
I was
just
gonna say,
crazy.
yeah, Aubrey's been talking
Aubrey,
about him,
Oh, yeah.
just like 50 has been talking shit about Diddy for 20 years, and everybody was like, "You're full of shit.
You're
You just
crazy,
mad.
woman."
You're mad he didn't do whatever with you, or you're mad because
Yeah.
he cut you, or whatever." But there was some truth to some of those rumors now.
I'm saying.
I mean,
And the
looking
one
back
thing-
on it, that he made them walk
To get some
to
cheesecake.
get cheesecake. Like
That's
that's
a
a
long- I'm from New York.
long.
That's a long walk.
It is a long walk.
That's a long
But Dylon is
But I
still
would have
hot
had to
like
been
fire.
guaranteed a signed contract when I got back to take that walk.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, on what you're saying, though, I mean, think about it, though. Like, who are the 3 greatest rappers of all time?
Dylon.
Dylon.
All right.
Dylon, where you at? Let us know.
Right? Shout out Dylon. Fire. Well, so Charles, tell us about your upcoming schedule, bro. What you got going on?
Well, this Friday I will be in Bristol, Virginia, doing a stand-up comedy show hosted by my guy Mighty Mouse with 3 other comedians that I've worked with. My guy Malcolm Franklin, Tyrone Rogers, and the guy that put me on. The guy that put me on my first stage doing comedy, my guy L.A. Josh Preston, man. Big shout out to him.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, shout out to my guy Jordan Bishop for linking me and Mighty Mouse, you know what I mean? To get me where I'm at right now for this show that's
Yeah.
coming up, you know what I mean?
Most
shout out
definitely.
to everybody that's been supporting me.
Hell yeah, bro.
Y'all guys always support.
Most
So, I'll
definitely.
make sure I
Yeah, for
always
sure.
show
Yeah.
y'all love.
Absolutely. So then I got a good question for you then. So as a stand-up comedian, who's your favorite stand-up comedian or a stand-up comedian that like you look up to, keeps you in the zone?
My favorite stand-up comedian of all times would be Richard Pryor.
I knew this. Yep.
I was good.
He's one of the best.
Richard.
He really. It's hard
For
to
very
mess
good
with a legend,
It's
bro.
hard to mess with a legend. And now, if you want to know comedians that I go to and I look at for things like charisma and delivery and different stuff like that, you're gonna be surprised. One of them is Red Fox. God bless him.
Yeah, bro.
Red Fox was definitely a legend.
Absolutely.
Dave Chappelle,
Absolutely.
Cat Williams.
Yes.
Another one nobody believed.
Yeah,
Right.
Shout out to Cat. We knew you
Yeah,
was telling
Cat.
the truth.
Right.
All 5
Yeah.
11 inches of
Yeah.
you was telling the truth, Cat, and I believed you.
Don't worry, Kat. Even when that
watch the
high school
Shannon
kid
Sharp
whipped your ass,
podcast.
we
Oh, yeah,
still
that's
had
what
your
I'm
back,
talking
dog.
Watch that whole podcast with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all truth leaked. Every bit of it out of his mouth.
Man, he called out the Tupac Biggie thing, man. That's almost eerie watching that video.
Yeah, man.
Like, a lot of people not asking questions, and so I'm like, damn, okay.
He said I got offered $50 million 4 times. 4 times.
Drink the juice.
Right? That's it.
he kept,
50
he
million.
kept that little thing a virgin, though.
Yes, he did.
And to turn down 50 million, he's very strong.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
4
Yeah.
times, because after 2 times, I might have been,
Not quite as strong.
Like,
I might have been
man,
quite strong. 50
Yeah.
million, you know what I mean?
Your
But
dignity and integrity.
I can afford a lot of therapy for 50
Right,
million.
like,
for 50 million, but you know, never that.
Right, right.
Look at Bieber, man. His dignity is gone.
Oh, man.
Poor
Yeah.
Justin.
yeah, I feel bad for
That
him.
man's done.
He was
My
let
thing
down.
is I'm like-
nobody protected him.
I know
Usher too.
Kevin Hart had to be at one of those parties.
One, they had videos. They had
That's,
it in the
well,
back.
that's what I'm saying. I know he had to be there. I'm like, I kind of feel bad for Kevin Hart, man.
There's a video of Kevin Hart, Diddy, and
Usher.
I think it was Usher, and like Diddy was saying some stuff, and Kevin Hart just kept like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
He said they used to wrestle over cereal. Over the cereal.
Wrestling over cereal.
Goodness gracious.
Dude, and there was girls in the bathtub. She leans back and her hair catches on fire. The candle and
yeah,
stuff.
from the
They was like,
candle.
cut the camera, cut the camera. Yeah, this was like a while ago. You could tell it was young Kevin Hart. Like this was back in the day.
They're gonna come out. Yeah, this gonna be. I want to know who's gonna play everybody when they come out with the movie Surviving Diddy.
Now, you know,
like
the
Kevin
one thing,
Kevin Hart will
that
still
lets
be.
you know that Kevin Hart knows some shit, but he just won't say it, is when you see him do interviews with people and they start talking about the Illuminati, and he's like, shh, shh.
Yeah,
He shushes
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
we're not
3
talking
or
about
4
that.
different times.
Don't talk about that.
Yeah.
So you know certain things that these celebrities say are real, but their contracts won't allow them to talk about it without it being repercussions.
there was another. I'm trying to think who the other comedian was. There was another person that was on late night, and when they did that, they said something about the Illuminati, and you saw him sitting there, and all of a sudden they said something about the Illuminati and all that, and he got like all of a sudden like super happy to super serious, and was just like looking away from the camera, and they're like, "What do you think?" And was just like, "Yeah, I don't have nothing to say about any of
Who's the
that."
other guy? Orlando Brown? Is that the guy's name
Oh.
from Disney?
Yeah, the dude that went
He's
crazy.
crazy.
He had the
Yeah, he's
legit
another
interview.
one that is like, he says some crazy shit, but he is so convicted
Oh, yeah.
about what he's saying.
He loved
like,
it. Like it was scary how much he
Yeah.
loved that stuff. And
See
like,
what he said about Lil Bow Wow?
all of that stuff's coming up, man. Like,
Yeah, it's just-
you would
it's
never
crazy.
imagine. You could just see these kids that are normal, and then the transition in like 2 years, nothing but tats, piercings, their attitude, their face, everything is just different.
I do remember
Yeah,
that
they're
interview
trying to
now,
heal
though, when they were
something.
asking
Yeah,
him, and
exactly.
he was like talking
don't feel
about
pain no more.
going to the Diddy party, like, you gotta watch out. They're like, "Oh, don't bring your girl around Diddy." And he's like, "He don't want your girl."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Like,
bring
nah,
your
he
dude
wants
around you, bro. Don't bring your guy.
He said the girl is good. He wants that booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl's good.
Don't
Yeah.
bring your girl around me.
Right? He's to something.
Oh man. Well, so we're pushing into 7 o'clock. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring everybody back in. I do want to kind of just spend a few minutes. I want to go over tonight with everybody in here, and I'm gonna stand and let let Brian get the seat. Me and Carson are gonna chill, unless you want Carson to chill over there with you.
Yeah, we
I
can
get
have
it.
Carson right here.
It's all no, it's all good. Yeah. My legs, I need to stand up anyway. But I want to talk tonight. Our last big segment, and we're going to try and get into this. What moves you to before we get out of here tonight? But I want to go over tonight everybody's favorite moment in sports from 2024. Be it a moment in a game, a trade that a team made, a championship a team won, anything like that. We're going to go over that. So I'm going to bring Carson and Brian back into the studio. You guys come on back in here. Carson,
Come
you
over here,
going to
please,
stand
Jimmy.
over here?
Yeah, stand over here. You want me to switch?
No, well, if you want to.
Okay.
We'll give up the
Sit up
seat.
on
I'm gonna
that.
give up the seat to Brian. I'm gonna just stand back here.
Get in the middle here.
Yeah. Ali, so wait a minute. Hold on. So wait. So
I had that bar.
this is how Diddy felt.
Yeah, well,
Brian was.
That's about
Brian
it,
was
right?
it.
That's about it, right?
Sorry, I had to. I had to. But so yeah, again, we're gonna go around. I want to talk to everybody because this, at the end of the day, this is a sports podcast.
Yes, sir.
It's a sports podcast, and we've done a lot of sports. We've covered a lot of things this year. I mean,
Mom,
it's
is that
really
the
crazy.
same?
Hold on, buddy. It's really crazy to think that, again, we've talked about it in the last couple episodes. It's not just that we went over a year. We did our 1 year anniversary episode at the beginning of December, but we've done episodes all through 2024, literally from the beginning to the end of 2024. That's a lot of sports.
Yes, sir.
Gotta be some big happenings right now or in this whole year. So somebody pick it, somebody start with something, and let's go around the horn. I want to hear what everybody's favorite moment in sports in this year was.
You already know what mine is.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah,
Say it
let's
one
hear
more
it.
time.
Youngest.
Let's hear it.
Youngest first.
Fumble recovery and fumble.
Force fumble.
Force fumble.
Yep.
Fumble
with the recovery.
I saw that.
Yeah, we were all there. for that, but
And I'm going to add to that, not only did you get the fumble recovery and the force fumble, but it was the last game in the playoffs, and it was you made starting defense the last week of
game.
the season. That's
We
awesome.
worked so hard from not playing football at all at the beginning of the season.
To being a
Just like-
beast.
And the quarterback that he tackled was about twice as big as him. 8 years old. He just turned 6. It was just unbelievable to watch. Just him getting in the back. It wasn't just once either. He was in the backfield a bunch
whole
of different
game.
times.
They
couldn't stop.
They got away with holding probably 10 or 15 times because every time
And that perfect jump,
oh, dude.
where they called a flag on a perfect jump in a
Offsides,
Pee-wee
and
game.
Clearly not
I'm
offside.
just like, man,
it is what it
unbelievable.
is. All right, so who's next? Somebody jump in.
Well, my teams all suck, so I didn't have like a whole lot. But mine would probably be when we all went to Baltimore, and we were talking like before the game, and I was talking about Colton Cowser and talking about how the move, because the cows, and they were like the game before there was a whole section of cows. And what do you know? The 8th inning comes up. Was it the tie game at that point?
I don't remember.
And go ahead, end up being like winning home run, Colton Cowser, and I get to like just stand up and start mooing in y'all's
In
face.
Camden Yards, yeah.
That was my moment.
Well,
of the year.
And on top of that, having beers with John Means on the
Oh
way out.
yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Meats. That's awesome, man. That's
That's
fantastic.
kind of a true story.
Kind of a true story.
That's all John means.
Well, and us trying to do the 30 stadium tour, Camden Yards is a beautiful stadium.
I know.
That
I was trying to decide. I was actually looking at planning next year's trip, and I was like, kind of really do want to go back to Baltimore. I really enjoyed our time there.
It was a
but
great
I think
setup.
it's time to move on to New York.
It is. I think so too. But it was a great. I loved the area because we were so close to walk. When we went to
That
What was-
hotel
Lexington
is
Market?
the perfect hotel
yeah,
for like when we went a couple weeks or a couple months later when I went with my dad
With the fire.
and I booked that hotel, but then it was through like a third party that one of the nights they were like, oh, we overbooked, so you're gonna have to stay in this other hotel, which was like a couple of blocks away. Like it was what it's just not the same. Like it that is so central to everything. You can get everywhere. It's right by the stadium. We stayed in the perfect place.
Yeah.
Well, you're
cool.
welcome.
I had a blast.
You're welcome.
Even going in, and the cool thing was at the end of it, we each got a win out of it. Like it was kind of cool for each of us
Yeah,
to
that
see a
was
team,
cool.
our team win. The sports bar we went to before we went to the first game. What was it?
Pickles
okay.
Pub.
Pickles. Man,
Pickles.
legendary,
was
legendary spot.
And all the stores.
Yep,
Yep, all the stores.
all the stores.
Oh,
There's a
and
lot
that,
of cool stores.
and that really cool that place. It was the partner of the Ravens. That club, the Goddess Club.
God, it's cool.
Fire a couple months after we were there, we saw the fire on.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
Gentlemen's
wild
Club. We
trip.
didn't go there.
And I mean,
We went to the liquor store next to it.
Okay.
To the liquor
That's
store
true.
next.
well, and
Hey,
then
Cam.
to come back and see news articles about Terry and them out there, and like, I mean, that was crazy.
On the endos, yeah,
Oh,
popping
man.
wheelies all
Yeah.
over the Inner Harbor.
No, it was a great trip.
nuts.
I can't wait for us to take another one. But yeah, it was a blast. I really enjoyed it. And, to Robert, who had been there, kind of showing us around, showing us the ropes, kind of made things a lot easier to get from here to there, having somebody who knew what they were doing out there. So,
Right.
yeah, a lot of fun. And then you went and met Adam Jones.
I literally ran into Adam Jones.
But you did the classy
bumped
thing,
and
though.
Then,
That's cool.
turned around and realized, oh, yeah. He goes, yeah. You're the man. You're the man.
Yes, sir.
hell yeah, man. Well, that was a great trip, great story. All right, who's up?
I
Ted.
guess-
Brian.
Brian.
We got
You
Brian.
know what his is.
Yeah, this happened not too long ago. It was about like 2 weeks. We're playing a game. We started winning 1-0, and then coming in the second half, they scored right from the bat, and then they scored again. We were losing 2-1, and we were creating so many chances, but we just couldn't put it in the back of the net. That's been like one of our problems, just we can't finish those. And then it was like minute 92. They added 4 minutes of overtime. I was like, damn, we were everybody in the team just felt like, damn, we really let this one go. Like, and then there was like 30 yards out. One of my teammates, he just passed it to me right in my foot. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm letting it rip.
Hell yeah.
So I let it rip, and then it went top right corner. Oh, man, it was a banger.
Yes, sir.
And then we tied, with that goal, we tied 2-2. And then 2 minutes later, one of my other teammates, he took out like 2 players. He's kicked it from like outside the box, bottom left corner, and then bam, we won 3-2. And then,
Hell yeah.
oh man, the
That's
vibes,
sweet.
and it was
So wait,
crazy.
y'all came back with 2 goals in 4 minutes at a time?
Yeah,
And
Dude, that is
That's awesome.
that is thick,
Yeah,
bro.
it was-
That is sick.
yeah.
Call that upper 90, right?
Hell
yeah.
90 in the right.
I
Yeah,
can do that on FIFA.
yeah.
Yes. We talked about FIFA, by the way. We need to play that.
Yeah.
We need to get on FIFA, man.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's,
That's
awesome,
awesome,
bro.
man.
Like
That is a good
Yeah.
story.
a great story, man. Like, and I bet you it was electric. Electric
Oh,
when
Your
all that
team's
stuff
hype.
down, bro.
Your team's hype when you score at the end, man.
Yeah, I have a video on my phone, but everybody, like, they all came and started, like, hugging me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
what a banger, blah, blah. And
Hell
then,
yeah.
and then when we went to the locker room, everybody's just vibing, dancing, having a good time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just going crazy, but
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, it was a beautiful moment that I'm probably gonna cherish that for a very long
Hell
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I get scoring a goal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the match as well was like everything. There was a bunch of fight. It was so heated and everything. Yeah, and came back. Yeah, it's something you see like in a movie. And
Right.
Yeah, it felt good.
That's awesome.
That is all.
That was a good
man.
moment, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. Who else has got one? It'd be hard to top
What's
some
up,
of
Bron?
these.
What's up, Bron?
My best sports moment this year was just watching Bo Nix, fall into his role as a quarterback and win some really tough games. And it wasn't no game in particular, but just watching him grow, like I feel like my team made the right choice. Denver made the right
Yeah,
choice.
Yeah.
he's kind of gotten y'all out of a funk that y'all have been in. It feels like for the last
Yeah.
couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a spark that y'all needed for sure.
Yeah, and Russell Wilson was a good quarterback. I like Russell Wilson, but he just didn't
He wasn't
feel at
right.
home. He didn't feel home at Denver, so he couldn't play how he needed to play. So him leaving and us getting Bo Nix really made me happy watching him grow and make big plays and be smart with the ball. He's
Yep.
not out there, risking it, trying not to get himself hurt.
Yeah.
And he's winning games, so that just makes me happy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Watch out for Tez Johnson. I don't know if you guys know who that is. It's Oregon's probably best receiver they have this year and last year with Bo Nix. Nix's family actually took him in and allowed him to stay at his home, and pretty much was a father. His father was a father figure to him. So they're trying to draft him in next year's draft because he's by far one of the most talented receivers in this class. So
And all the talk early in the year was about how Jaden Daniels runaway rookie of the year. I think Bo Nix
he's in that.
He needs,
Yes.
He needs to be in that
absolutely
category.
conversation.
Absolutely.
He's a demon.
Definitely.
After that game against the Raiders, where he like is staring down Crosby with them freaking
I mean, he's
demon
fucking-
eyes, man. Like
He's played.
He
to
was
the point
real,
that
man.
I felt comfortable enough with starting him, picking him up, and starting him in the first week of the playoffs.
Yeah.
in fantasy.
In your fantasy league?
Yeah.
it didn't hurt you too bad. I think
No.
you did pretty good.
I mean, I
Well,
should have
Baker was a hard start. That was a hard start,
With
though.
Baker going against the Chargers in LA, and with Denver going against Indy, and
Right.
Denver,
That was the
big
right
game,
move.
I just felt like, okay, Bo's gonna have a big game, and he didn't have a bad. It wasn't horrible. He
No,
still got
he-
me the points,
He had a
but,
good game.
Yeah.
Not as good, but it's okay.
Hell yeah.
Still did well.
Got the
A lot better than me.
Y'all
Yeah,
are moving
thanks
up,
for
man. Y'all
having
got
us.
y'all got a bright future ahead of you.
Got a bright
probably gonna be you and
future
Zach.
in Denver, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, who's got one?
Well, there's a few. For me.
Favorite.
My favorite?
One.
Favorite.
Best moment. Number one.
Snapping the Chiefs' winning streak.
I can dig it. I can dig
Snapping
it.
Only
the
loss
Lions'
of the
winning
year.
streak.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Those
awesome.
are two big games. I feel like for us this year was supposed to be a rebuilding year. It was kind of everybody had counted us out before the start of the season. We didn't have it. Josh Allen didn't have any weapons, but I think that we've showed up and have proved that we are a force to be reckoned with. And hopefully, the best moment of my year hasn't happened yet.
A lot of
Right.
naysayers at the beginning of this season with y'all losing weapons at wide receiver and stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And a
But
lot of
everybody
people
eats
stepping
has
up.
worked.
Mhm.
Everybody eats.
Yes.
We play as a team. We win as a team.
That's
And everybody steps up to get the receptions and to
Yes.
make the plays. And I feel like Josh Allen is not necessarily having to do Josh Allen shit every week,
Mm-hmm.
where he has to play the savior and make every play happen.
Well, the difference is he doesn't have to now.
He just
but he
has
still,
to.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
the last
still
2
does
weeks
it.
has been unbelievable.
Yeah, in the last, I'd say in the last 3 or 4 games, I've seen at least 3 moments that Josh Allen had where I was like, that was one of the most spectacular plays I've seen somebody do.
How about the
Like,
chest pass that got called
Yeah.
back? That was the most
Great.
unbelievable thing I've ever.
what was it,
chest
2
pass.
weeks ago, the run for the touchdown from like 25 yards out on like 3rd and long, or maybe it was 4th. I can't remember, but I mean, he broke like 2 tackles going in the end zone. Like, I mean, he literally was like, okay, I'm going to give y'all a chance to get open. If no one gets open, I'm just taking this and putting it on my back. And he did. He put it on his shoulders and was like, dude, you're not stopping
He
me from the
does
end zone.
every time.
And I'll be honest, as an Eagles fan, I love Saquon, and I think Saquon needs to be right up there with him. But I think Josh Allen has got to be the front runner for MVP this year.
Yeah.
Especially
the
he
last
keeps doing
2
what he's
games.
doing. He's a monster.
So you missed it, but Carson called Josh Allen for MVP.
Josh Allen for
Yeah,
MVP.
he did.
I can dig it.
He's earned it.
Absolutely.
God.
What do you got, Don?
Well, I unfortunately I wasn't able to make it to many games or anything this year. In previous years, I was able to go to a bunch. This year, I was kind of held back, but the main reason was because I took on so much responsibility in a coaching role, no matter what it was. I was able to volunteer my time and just make a difference in, I hope, a lot of different kids' lives from Carson's age up until 11, 12 years old. I was able to coach 2 different teams in baseball, and then I coached flag football with some of the same kids, and then I was able to be on the board with Randy of the Little League. So I was just able to accomplish a lot in 1 year. So hopefully just build on that, and I think that's pretty much the main thing that I could think of as my favorite moment of the year. Just being able to make a difference, And of course, if I were to pick my team's favorite moment, is Saquon's backward turtle. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So
Crazy.
yeah,
That was a pretty
sir.
sweet moment. That was a pretty sweet
Phenomenal
moment.
athlete, man.
Man, I don't know. So it's hard to top any of those any of those things that you guys are talking about. It's hard to top that. I think my sports moment of the year happened a few weeks ago, and I got to give it to Donnie on this one. He's backed this guy from the moment they even remotely started talking about it, and I was like, I don't know about it. I don't know how it's going to work out. The guy's kind of glass. I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, he's a great dude, but I don't know how it's going to play out in Philly. And I think my favorite moment was, a few weeks back. I think it was right after the hurdle, having to eat my words about Saquon. Saquon is the truth.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley is the absolute truth for the Eagles. I am amazed at what he's done with us this year. Even if he did lose us one game. But, I mean, the dude has understood his role. Even last week against the Steelers showed when they were like, hey, the game plan was going to be, hey, we're going to bring in Gainwell for some because we want to try to mix it up to keep them up. And you could tell right there, I mean, you said it before, we've had a game where we were up and they were like, dude, we want you to break a record, stay in. And he was like, nah, give it to the younger guys. Man, and then on top of that, against Steelers, Gainwell comes in and tears it up.
You got to keep a guy like that hot in,
Exactly.
He doesn't mind. Let him stay in.
He's a true team player. I know that everybody I've seen on Philadelphia has talked about him. The only other thing I can say is Coop and Quinion. Like that, we have a complete team this year. Whether we actually do anything with a complete team, we'll see. We had a complete team last year, and that fell apart pretty good.
Bills Eagles Super Bowl.
I would love to see hashtag
crazy,
Bills
man.
Eagles Super Bowl.
It'd be nuts.
Be a crazy, crazy party.
I have to start saving now for
Please
that one
no.
'cause
Did you say please no?
Would you rather see Chiefs and
You don't wanna
somebody
see the Bills
else?
and the Eagles?
You'd rather see the Chiefs again?
Well, it's not going to be the Cowboys.
I think what Robert's saying is he would rather see the
he doesn't
Bills
want
than
to see the
Detroit
Eagles.
is probably what Robert's
He doesn't want to see the Eagles at all. Of course.
Well,
Thought we could count on your support.
so I got one more thing.
about the
Yeah, he loves it.
I got one more thing. We're going to go around the room once again. One last thing. One last time in 2024. I want to go around the room with everybody in here. We've got Charles always shouting us out. We've been trying to collab and stuff. We got Brian over here back in town, back on the podcast. I want to go around with everybody in this room, and I want to talk about what moved you this week. Somebody has to have something to start this off with.
This week in particular.
This week in particular, man, so many things moved me, man. Like me and my girl, man, we just got our kids, my boys into this is their first year playing basketball.
Nice.
Basketball. And I've been teaching my sons how to dribble and stuff, you know what I mean? And we was at basketball practice the other day, and I've been working on them with doing bounce passes, like bounce pass, chest pass. And the coach was like, I'm getting ready to teach you guys how to do bounce passes. And my littlest son looked at me and had the ball, and he was like, "You mean like this, coach?" And bounce passed it to the other player, and she was like, "Yes, exactly like that." You know what I mean? So he was just so hyped, and then my other son made his first goal. So like,
Nice.
those things really
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
highlight to my week.
Absolutely.
For basketball practice.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely, dude. That's awesome.
It's dope.
Hell yeah. Brian, what you got, bro?
I mean, like always, what moves me is just still working hard, still grinding. This week, I just, people tell me, rest, take a break, but for me, it's I still haven't achieved what I want is that contract. So for me, it's starting tomorrow. I came back last night, but I only gave today a rest day, and then tomorrow, I'm hitting the gym,
Hard, bro.
going to the fields, because my coach and my agent, the director, they all spoke to me, and they all said, like, I've developed a lot since I came to Spain. They said I have a lot of potential, and then they told me what I need to work on. And they said if I get those right, I have pretty high chance, and they see potential in me. So that's just motivates me to like just keep working hard and keep on grinding,
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's exciting.
Absolutely. Hey, with that attitude, bro, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Most definitely. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know I can speak on behalf of everybody here when I say, man, we're proud of you, dude. We
sir.
always try to keep up with your Insta and everything online, see what you're up to and stuff.
I appreciate it.
Honestly, when Donnie told me, I didn't find out until the day after Donnie told me that he had talked to you, that you were coming back in town, and then somebody at work said something, and I was like, when Donnie was like, yeah, I've been talking to Brian, I think he's going to be on the pod, I was like, bro, yes, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He texted me a couple of times when I was over there. He told me to watch the pod, but it's hard
It's
because
hard to watch.
because it's 7 p.m. here right now. Well, 6 p.m. and then over there is midnight. And so
Yeah,
I'm already
yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell
but
yeah.
you know, I appreciate just just shooting me a message, saying, hey, how's it
man.
going? Just keeping track. And I see when like the next morning, I see some clips of the pod.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I
most
appreciate the
definitely.
love. I appreciate the support. Though.
Absolutely, bro. We always thinking about you, dog.
Thank
always,
you,
bro.
Yeah.
Well, Donnie, what do you got?
Well, I already had my sentimental one with the best moment of the year. So I think what moves me this week is what is going to happen tonight. I know you guys don't watch basketball at all, but if you're going to watch basketball one night, if you're going to watch basketball one night, it's the championship that they're playing tonight. It's going to be a really cool scene. They probably got a crazy cool halftime show. The court's going to be different colors probably. The fan base is going to be packed, and it's going to be a great game. Bucks and the Thunder, two of the hottest teams in the league right now. Bucks kind of started slow. They've been unstoppable recently, and then the Thunder just have been unbelievable the last few years. So if you're going to watch a basketball game one night, watch it tonight.
Are they raising banners?
I think I don't know the banner. I think they just get the trophy. It's supposed to feel good about, I guess.
Right. No, I was just wondering
Yeah.
how the teams are.
It's actually the two best teams. I feel like right now the hottest teams in both sides, both conferences are playing. So I think it's going to be a great game. The Bucks have a really healthy team right now since Middleton came back. They have a lot of big guys, all healthy now. They've just been dominating teams down low and defense, just like when they won the championship a few years ago. So
Hell yeah.
maybe they get back to that.
That's what's up. Be a good game.
Sure.
Babe, what moved you this week?
I don't really know what moved me this week.
What?
Thunder might take it. It's going to be a
Oh,
tough
what
game.
moved you this week? I feel like that was an easy one.
What, the win
beat
over?
the
Hell yeah. Victory Monday.
Well, Victory Monday's great. Victory Tuesday's even better.
Yes,
I love
it
when
is.
Victory Monday and Victory Friday happen in the same week. That's superior wins. Yeah, beating the Lions was cool, but I already used that. I felt like
Yeah, you did.
I didn't want to recycle it.
You guys taking a trip this
And
weekend,
use it
aren't you?
again. Yeah, we're headed off to Buffalo on Saturday, so that will be exciting. I'm so excited to eat all the food.
Rachel, Randy, and Carson.
Yeah, we're all headed off for a family fun Griswold vacation with my entire
Snowy
family, and I have
adventure.
a very large family, and we're all very loud, and it's a lot.
Oh,
Snow up there.
Oh no, it will.
Oh,
No, I mean like
It's-
real buffalo snow.
Oh
Like,
no, it's probably gonna.
it's
like,
no
I
doubt
hope y'all
about
can
it
get
right
back there.
now.
I know we will. Randy will leave early. Don't worry. We'll
Yes.
I got new tires on the truck.
Oh, was
Chains
they?
on
so
the
they'll
thing.
get out just fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
We'll be able to leave just fine.
Oh,
And
so
we're headed-
snow on the ground. It's all right. I got 4-wheel drive. New tires, too.
And then we're gonna head over to Ohio to see the Cleveland boys
The Cleveland
from
gang.
Xbox. So
Cool.
that'll be fun. This year's been good.
PlayStation.
We've made lots of good relationships this year, met lots of new people.
Lots of adventures.
Lots of adventures, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just excited for what's to come.
Yep.
Like I said, I was looking at baseball schedules for the upcoming year, trying to plan this year's trips, and so it's just exciting. That's what moves me.
I know where my number one trip I'm trying to plan is, but I don't think we're going to be able to get those tickets from
Adam, what the hell's that guy's name?
your ticket, dude.
Andy.
Andy,
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get the tickets that I want from old Andy this year.
which ones?
All-Star
All
game.
Star.
Actually, I'd be fine with
Oh,
the
I
home
forgot
run
it was
derby.
All-Star.
Yeah, I'd be way cooler with the All-Star or with the home run derby.
I
than the
mean,
All-Star.
technically, he still has them.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
Phillies
If we can
ticket
go to some
tournament.
regular season games, it would probably help.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What about you, Robert? What you got?
Nothing really. The
Nothing
only thing
this
I'm
week.
paying attention to right now is the Caps.
Yeah.
Caps
How's
are moving
Ovechkin
him.
healing?
He's skating and he's doing drills, so just fine.
Nice.
Yeah, he's not out long.
Yeah.
He never is.
Well, he's a hockey player. If that would have happened to
That's a
any
tough
other
dude,
sport,
man.
they'd have been out for the season.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean Tom Wilson. I think last week he was mine when he got hit in the face with a puck.
Yeah.
Scored the game tying and game winning goal.
Oh, was that this guy? I saw that you sent in the chat.
Yeah, so I mean it's just Caps. They're playing good. They're top of the league. So hockey's good. Everything's
Nice.
doing good.
I think we're going to go to a Sabres game.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cool. That
It ain't
cool.
That might not be good for you guys.
And remember,
We can get cheap tickets.
our ticket guy Andy also works for the Carolina Hurricanes. If they ever play Carolina and
Yeah,
and
they
you wanted to
play,
go,
April.
Nice.
so I can get good tickets, same as Braves game if we wanted to get a group together.
Sounds
Not
good.
far away.
I usually, me and my dad are already talking about going. So I mean, I might be already going, but
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
we usually try to go to Carolina to see him because it's
Mhm.
easier to get in and out of than DC.
Yeah.
Make just a night trip of it.
Hell yeah.
You said we can get good seats for sure, so I'm down.
Well, I guess I've got one more. What moved me,
Un más.
other than the jerseys coming in today?
Oh yeah,
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
jerseys.
I got envelopes with jerseys in them the last few times I've ordered them. I got 2 friggin' boxes
And they were
stuffed with jerseys.
Dang, Ronnie's probably got one of
And this
mine.
is the second shipment of that order. Like we got half of it.
Well, no, that was a whole different order. What we got today was
that was a whole
everything.
different order.
Gotta
Yeah.
say one.
But what
Goodness.
truly moved me is I know, we've talked about it in the 1 year episode and everything. What moved me, especially today, is being able to get everybody in the studio today. Being lucky enough, Charles' schedule was open. Brian's in
that's awesome,
town,
man.
and a big one that I want to talk about is Josh. Josh has been doing a lot of big things. He's got a couple side gigs he's been doing. He's been doing some DJ work, some weddings and stuff like that. I've been
Yeah.
checking him out on his social media, on his Snapchats and stuff. But Josh, he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you just don't see on the podcast. You don't understand the scope of what he does here.
Yes.
And since we started in this studio, I can hands down tell you, we would not be anywhere close to where we are right now if it wasn't for that man over there in the corner. So what moves me the most today is the fact that we were able to get Josh in the studio with us for our last episode of the season and our last episode of the year. And I just want to present Josh on behalf of all of us here at Sportsbites. It ain't much. Little $50 gift card to
In front of the cam.
lights, or some headlights.
Show
and
the
stuff for you to
full-
ride. Thank you so
full
much
flow.
for everything you do, bro.
Thank you, Josh.
We couldn't do it
Thank
without
you.
He's the goat. He's the true goat behind the scenes.
Well, and with that, I'm gonna call Carson back in here.
Get everybody.
Baloney.
We about to close this thing out for
Carson.
the last time of the year. Hold on. You probably need
That
yet.
drink
Hold
is not in here.
on. Yeah. I got you. Push it over there.
Gotta have his last sip.
Yep, gotta get that last one.
Can I give a couple shout outs before you shut it down?
Yeah.
We got about 5 minutes if you want to.
No, they got plenty of time. We good, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
10
shout
minutes.
it out. Y'all shout it out.
Well,
Robert
first,
turning.
I want to just give shout out to my family, my parents, my siblings, everything. They always supporting the journey, and no matter where I go, they're always all by my side. Shout out to my best friend Jackson Gomez. He's actually an Eagles fan.
Wait a minute. I'm not your best friend? What?
You're my other best friend.
Yeah. I also want to give shout out to Michael Rodriguez. He's, like I said, he's my cousin. He's always showing support. He's another local talent here in Roanoke, which I hope, he's trying to do big things as well. But yeah, I want to give shout out to everybody, all my friends, all my family that's watching, supporting me. And, you guys are the best. Like, you guys are with me through thick and thin. And I just want to say thank you.
Most definitely, dude. Most
Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You want to do the chant?
Nah.
should.
No, not today. Not
Do it at the end. We should.
Well, Charles, man, I know you got shout outs, bro. Shout them out, bro.
Yeah, man. One day I'm gonna get Randy to call me by my stage name, which is Chow Bow.
Shout out. Man, my
He
bad.
said one day.
I'm gonna get him to stick to it, but I want to shout out all you guys here at Sportsbites, man. Randy hit me up
Including
this
me?
morning, especially you,
Yeah,
man.
especially this guy right here.
Me and you had a moment in the green room.
Yeah.
I want to, just give a shout out to the podcast, man. Give a shout out to Randy. He's always working hard to make sure things go well, and he's always told me that he wants to get me on here. But this morning he caught me off guard with it, but I still made it happen, and I appreciate y'all for having me
Yeah,
in
man.
here. I want to shout out my girl, man, for always supporting me with everything that I do. Like anything that I think I want to do, she supports me with my comedy. She told me that I've been needing to do this because I started off doing digital content, and once I started doing comedy, I won my first comedy competition, you know what I mean? And I've just been rocking it, and she's been supporting me. I want to shout out my guy, LA Josh Preston, for always keeping me in mind when he's doing shows and putting me on stage. And I just want to shout out everybody on my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all my fans and friends and family, my mom, you know what I mean? I just want to shout out my sister, my nieces, everybody, man. I love all y'all and all my supporters, man. I love everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out, we love you, bro.
Is there anybody you want to shout
Yeah.
out, say hi to?
You already had a
Anybody
few of
else?
them. Anybody else?
What about that girlfriend of
any
yours?
girls or coaches or
Say that, Daddy.
girl?
What about any other friends from school or teammates or people at
Coaches,
church? Anybody?
girls?
I can only say, Brian Lopez and
Brian Lopez.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shout
Shout
out.
out
There you go.
Yeah.
Robert. Everybody I know in my life is probably the perfectest thing I've ever had.
We're happy to be in your
Man.
life.
Well,
Thank you
with
so much.
that,
Hands off.
we are gonna close this thing out.
I also gotta give a shout out to
Oh, my bad.
Sportsbites.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
I wanted to do something real quick. I know Randy does this every week, but Adam, Paul, Brad lately, all the guys that have been tuning in every week. I hit
Flipper House,
Yes,
Josh.
Flipper House, Josh, his brother Jacob, everyone that's been supporting us. I hit up everybody every week. Everybody's usually busy with work or family or something. For you guys to just get on for 5 minutes and support us and just say what's up means a lot to us. And also,
Episode, man. So far.
shout out to Charles, man. I've been looking over. I got my nice black G-Shock on over here.
Man,
This dude's
I
got
was looking
the
up your eye, right?
biggest gold watch on I've ever seen. And that thing's just been flashing. I couldn't help to look at it like 20 times throughout this episode. But yeah, man. Thank you guys. Thank you, Brian,
Yeah.
Carson. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you
also
guys
wanna
coming on, man.
Shout out to Samuel Chaman. He's the one that said he was watching when he was clocked in at Firehouse, and
Now you're
now
Best
he's
Buy?
clocked in.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna be on my ass if I didn't shout him out.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
There you
Most,
go.
hey, man, you got to shout them folks out.
Yeah,
man. You
yeah,
gotta
I
shout
got
them
to,
folks
yeah.
out.
And
Very
look,
cool, man.
speaking about that, I want to shout out all of the Roanoke comedians, man. Like all Roanoke comedians that's out here doing your thing, man. Shout out. I salute all of y'all, man. Y'all know who y'all are. I salute y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
You guys got anybody?
Nope, I don't like anybody. You're all here.
Shout out Josh Allen.
Well,
Shout out Josh Allen, the MVP.
There you
yeah.
go.
People were calling him
Well,
daddy over
Being
the
our
weekend.
last episode of the year, we got the holidays coming up. We got a 2-week break for Christmas and New Year's. So we here at Sports Bites, we know you're gonna miss us, but we will be back here in just a couple of weeks. I guess the first
the new
full
year.
week, yeah, the 7th of January, we will be back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, to close this thing out, I just wanted to lead everybody in a little song at the end of this for the holidays. You gonna sing with me, buddy?
Here we
You're gonna
go.
sing with me because he did that play up on Sunday. But from all of us here at Sports Bites, We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for everybody that's been on part of the Sports Bites family. Thank you so much for the likes, the subscribers, for all the comments. Thank you for an awesome year in 2024. All of the love, all of the support from all of you guys. You guys are why we do this. The fans out there, we love you. And thank you again. We can't thank you enough. And with that, for the last time in 2024, I have to let you know that we are Sports Bites, your #1 sports podcast, bringing you the best of both worlds.
Sports Bites.
Sports.
And snacks.
Thank
And
y'all
snacks.
so much. We love y'all. Have a great night.
Great job.